Thank you for tuning in to TTV. I'm your host, Toya, and today is Wisdom Wednesday, and we are going over the Tao Te Ching. The T is pronounced with a D, just in case you're curious. So what this is, in case this is your first time watching, the Tao Te Ching is a book of old wise Chinaman proverbs, okay? But basically just old wise proverbs is what it is. But what's fascinating to me is how a lot of this stuff still applies today, because this was written like 4,500 years ago, okay? So almost 500 years ago, and this stuff still applies today in our daily lives, every day. So it's remarkable to me in that aspect, which is why it's something that I wanted to go through. And so I'm sharing that with you guys so we can go through it together. So typically what I do is I'll read through it, and then break each section down. This one has 3 sections, so I'll break each section down, give you what I think of it. But I always encourage you to please leave your comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you got out of it, because you may see something or get something out of it that I didn't. So leave your comment below. And this one is talking about the verse 26, which is seductions. And I know that sounds sexy, but this book probably is not talking about it in that type of manner. So I looked it up, just did a Google search, defined seduction, because seductions, I can't even get it out right, y'all. But to define seductions, just so that we can get an idea of what this verse is going to talk about, because sometimes you may think it means one thing and it really means something else. So just to put it out there, when we all on the same page, I looked it up. So the definition of seductive or seduction is the tempting and attracting or enticing. So to tempt or entice something, okay? So let's get into it. All right, so seductions. Inner strength is the master of all frivolities. Tranquility is the master of all agitated emotions. Those who succumb to frivolities, I can't say this word. Frivolities. Fruval. You know what? Y'all, I know y'all probably cracking up laughing. I don't even care, but we about to see. Pronounce frivolities. Oops. That was not what I said. Pronounce. There we go. It is pronounced frivolity. Frivolities. Okay. So frivolities. See, that's probably a new word for you guys too. Let's look at it, see what it means. I'm assuming it means insignificant stuff. Definition in the Oxford Dictionary, pronouncing it. Yep, this is what we want. Frivolities mean behavior that is silly or funny, especially when this is not suitable. Okay. So let's just start over. So inner strength is the master of all frivolities. Tranquility is the master of all agitated emotions. Those who succumb to frivolities have lost their inner strength. Those who succumb to agitated emotions have lost their tranquility. The wise cultivate inner strength and tranquility. This is why they are not seduced. This is why they are not seduced by agitative temptations. Okay, just the one. All right, so this kind of sounds self-explanatory, but we still gonna break it down. So inner strength is the master of all frivolities. So I don't think that's the definition that they're talking about though. But inner strength to act silly. Well, I mean, I guess that is a way, because in order to act silly in front of everybody or have behavior that is disproving to other people, you do have to have a certain inner strength to it. Otherwise, you're going to succumb to what everybody else is thinking and their opinion, and it allows you that freedom of being who you are. So I guess it causes inner strength. Tranquility is the master of all agitated emotions. Oh, I was reading that wrong, y'all. Okay, let's start over. So inner strength is the master of all frivolity. So instead of acting stupid and not, behaving in a proper manner, then the opposite of that is to master your inner strength. So the opposite of tranquility is the agitated emotions, because if you have tranquility, you're not going to have the agitated emotions. Okay, so I get that. Okay. So those who succumb to those unwanted behavior or frivolities have lost their inner strength. Those who succumb to agitated emotions have lost their tranquility. So if you succumb to anything other than what's natural inside of you, then you're basically giving up something. And in this case, they're saying if you just go out there and act a fool all the time, then you're giving up your inner strength. And the inner strength is to sometimes go against the grain, to go against what everybody else is doing. So it takes strength to do that. To go get agitated by emotions and things that people say and all of that, you're losing your own tranquility in it. So you're losing your peace in it. Okay? And then the wise cultivate inner strength and tranquility. That is why they are not seduced by addictive temptations. Okay, so basically, keep your peace, know who you are, and maintain your inner strength, and it will keep you from being tempted by things outside of that. There's a video I did last week. I think I did it last week, or maybe it's what I'm thinking about doing. I do so many videos, y'all. I don't keep track. But anyway, it's a video that I either did or I'm going to do that talks about this very thing, about keeping to who you are and not allowing your emotions and things to take over. So I don't think I did it yet. I think it's what I'm going to do. Anyway, you'll see it. Either way it goes. So please like, subscribe, and share so you can see it. And it'll come up. You get the notification. Because I don't think I did it yet. But anyway, yeah, but that's basically what this whole thing is talking about. Just when you allow something else to control you, you're losing your inner peace, and it takes strength inner strength to really know who you are and to maintain that, which is what a lot of people consider and talk about as integrity. So that is the message for today. Again, please tell me what you thought about it. Leave your comment below. Tell me what you got out of it. Maybe you got something else out of it. If you got nothing but a good laugh at me trying to figure out how to pronounce these words, because sometimes, you don't come across words, some of the words all the time. So you got to look it up and figure it out. So, I'll put myself on display. I don't care. Take one for the team, right? So even if that's what you laughed about, please drop the comment below and let me know. We can laugh together. But that's it for today. That's Wisdom Wednesday. Again, please like, subscribe, and share, because if you get something out of it, chances are someone else will as well. I love you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow.